Alright, you got MC Zuma Dog coming to you like I never come to you before, y'all. I had to pull out a fancy suit and tie because I got to try to be taken a little bit more seriously because this message is very important. Y'all might have seen me on TV at public meetings for about the past year and a half, and I've had a lot of community outreach. People who've sent me emails, called me on the phone, and have told me the things going on in the city. A lot of times it gets me all upset, y'all, and that's when Zuma Dog comes strolling through chambers, y'all a little bit too loud, whatnot. However, boy, I've never had any type of reaction as to this past week regarding LAUSD, especially in the Valley, Sunland Tahunga School there, and the Valley in general. I blogged a little thing on Mayor Sam, one little comment, and then the parents said, yeah, Zuma Dog, and they sent me an email, and I blogged that, and then some more parents sent emails, and I had, hours of conversations the past few days with parents of LAUSD. They're scared to send their kids to school, y'all. Okay, I've been upset and outraged about things. I'm out of touch when it comes to schools, as far as going to schools, knowing what's going on. I mean, I know what I hear from like everybody else. I don't have kids in school, and I haven't been in school since I walked out the last time saying, damn, I never want to go to school again, y'all. So, excuse me for being out of touch. The stories the parents told me, it just made me so sad. It really did. It made me nauseous and butterflies. I mean, they're scared to send their kids to school. Now, the parents told me some of the safety issues, one of them in particular, that weapons are being made out of things like Sharpies and mechanical pencils and things like that. And they're concerned, a lot of the parents are concerned because they don't feel like LAUSD is listening to them or hearing their message. So that's when they contact Zuma Dog. So I did make some calls today, and although I'm not saying anybody's doing anything about it or not, at least I do feel certain that the powers that be at LAUSD are aware of this situation, and at least they're aware of it, because a lot of the outrage and frustration from the community when ZD is contacted is usually because they don't feel like they're getting the attention or getting the message heard or having their phone calls returned or whatnot. Now, in particular, the Sunland Tahunga School and the Valley schools in general. I had another school in the Valley, and they wanted to know, well, gee, how do we start a charter? We saw a story you did on charters. Could we bother you for some time, maybe a conference call, or come to our meeting and tell us about charter schools? And then they asked specifically about Green Dot. I told them, well, gee, with the charter, you get as good as your charter operator is, and there's no accountability, and there's hundreds of operators you never even get. They asked about Green Dot. So they hear about it. It doesn't matter if charters are good or bad. All they know is their school systems are failing. As one of the schools feels like that all the kids that are kicked out from the other LAUSD schools end up getting sent to this one school, and then the teachers breeze through the material for the scores, for the state test scores. They breeze through it real quick and don't cover it. It keeps the scores low, and then it makes the other schools and other neighborhoods look good. These are legitimate concerns that they're going to be sending documentation. I've got faxes and emails, and I'll be putting it all together. But LAUSD, I've been saying I didn't like the way the order of business went in July and the way that Monica Garcia ran the meeting. It was way too fast, and the things that they're doing to bog down Superintendent David Brewer, and a lot of the concern of pushing away the public, steamrolling things. And now I'm not happy at all. It's like I'm not saying, ha ha, I told you so, you think I'm agendized. I'm getting the emails. I'll send you them all. They don't want it to be anonymous. They don't care. They're outraged, and their kids are retaliated against, threatened to not be graduated. These are the types of things, and kids are scared. The parents don't give a shit anymore when they're scared of their kids being in school. And it's not about politics. It's not about who the school board is or who the mayor is. This was here before any of it got here. It'll be here, hopefully not in this extent. It will be here for a while. And so it's not about politics, but there is concern that with this new school board, there is stonewalling. They're not paying the attention. They're not getting the return calls. Events are being canceled. Events aren't being allowed to happen. And the kids aren't getting what they were supposed to, y'all. So anyway, that's a good starting point for now. At least the parents who have contacted me over these safety concerns, at least I do believe that they're aware of the situations. And to the LAUSD school boards, you're not fooling them. They feel like things are happening, and we'll get more specifics on the blog. That's what the blog's for. There's the principal in Sunland, Tahunga, and Superintendent Deputy Jim Morris. He knows about this. He's been contacted. The emails have been sent. We know about it, and so hopefully there'll be some follow-up. All right, thank you so much. Is Zuma Dog. Check me out on YouTube. Just go to Google, hit Zuma Dog, ZUMADOG. Hit the video search or hit the blog search. Type in whatever topic you want, Zuma with the topic, and you could read more. And I thank you to everybody who contacted me about LAUSD. I consider it, you know. Thank you for including me in the community, y'all. Yeah.